Jigging with Jordan and D Almighty, I'm calling you guys out. Have you guys even been in a dry suit before? Is that the money dispenser?
Yeah.
Just another day with MrLeisek.
Leisek says Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies confirmed they are 2 AR-15s.
You find this kind of stuff every time you go diving?
Every time I go diving. If this is your first time here on the channel, we call this river treasure diving, lake treasure diving. We find guns at times. We're actually out here getting the trash out of the environment. That's our real purpose. You never know what we're gonna find out here. Here we go, we're gonna go diving.
You literally almost went over the edge, dude.
Yeah, another 4 inches. Yeah. It's just gonna whoop right on in. It's gotta work, right? Yeah! Woo! Woo! My wife does not have to see this at all. If you didn't see last week's video, go check it out where we found a 12 gauge shotgun 95 feet underwater. Today, we're gonna be attempting to get an ATM at 106 feet deep. When we drop down, pay close attention as we're going through the 90 to 100 foot level. Look for some guns. So once we drop down, we need to go south just a little bit and then make our way down to 106. I want to give a big shout out to patrons like Richard here. He's one of my patrons. Go check out the link in the description below to help support everything we're doing out here. We've also got Evo Gimbals, who is our title sponsor for this episode. Without them, we wouldn't have that super smooth footage. Go ahead, show them that super smooth footage. See how smooth that is? Nice and smooth. Go check out Evo Gimbals. They have gimbals for DSLRs. They have gimbals for iPhones, GoPros. What else they got? Like gimbals for like every type of like camera device that you need. We miss you today, Griffin. Griffin is in California. All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Everybody should do in their lifetime sometime 2 things. One is to consider death, to observe skulls and skeletons, and to wonder what it will be like to go to sleep and never wake up. Against thy holy laws. We've left undone those things which we ought to have done. We have done those things which we ought not to have done. And there is no help in us. But it ought to be different. And we're going to do our best to amend. Help with God's grace. But I love myself. And what is me? In what way do I know me? Well, it suddenly occurs to me that I know me only in terms of you. And so, if you are perfectly honest about loving yourself, you suddenly come to discover that the self you love, if you really go into it, is the universe.
Hey Josh.
Hey.
I got a plug.
Nice.
And I got a gun.
Oh.
Not 1, but 2, Josh. I don't even know what they are, Josh. Like, I'm not a gun guy. Any idea what those are?
I don't know.
We think, Josh.
Did they see already?
You excited you came?
Yeah.
You found those right at the bottom of the buoy, huh?
Right at the bottom. Like, we've dropped down there, what, 3 times now?
Yeah.
We never saw these before.
That's probably more than.
So right off the bat, my guess is, I gotta say, there's probably still another 6 guns down there at least in this area. What you got there, Chris?
Some shit.
Oh, I thought you had a gun.
Oh, what is that? What's that cross thing?
That's to keep the vampires away. He goes Chris doesn't leave home without that. Like he normally has it around his neck. Guy's afraid of vampires. So we still have the ATM we didn't even make it to. We had Chris's safe within our sights. Get it? Sight? So we're gonna have to go back down there to get the gun safe. And we haven't even talked about the body safe yet. I didn't even see it on this one.
Nope, keep your fingers crossed.
Oh, that kills me. Griffin, look at what you missed out on, buddy.
This has somebody's name on it. Memory of Donnie Clum, Trevor in our hearts.
I called Griffin. Griffin's like, I don't want to give you the sheriff's personal cell phone number, but I think he did anyway. So we'll see if it's...
Hello?
Hey, Jim, Jared with Adventures with Purpose, the divers down here at the lake.
Hey.
Hey, guess what we found today?
What'd you find today?
We have 2 rifles that we found today, and we're heading back in a few minutes to try to get that ATM and the other safe. So,
No kidding.
yeah, seeing if you got a Melody or somebody that can meet us around 2 o'clock today.
Down at the bridge?
Yeah, down at the bridge, same spot.
I will see if that's the Crooked River Bridge, right?
Yep, Crooked River, first bridge.
Okay. I will see who's on and see if I can't get Melody down there to meet you at 2 o'clock.
All right, sounds good. I appreciate it. Wish us luck. We'll go see what else we can find. In the meantime, let's jump back in, go see what else we can find.
They're going back in, got some new air. See what else they can find. More treasure. Cops,
Treasures and trash.
the cops are on their way. So how do these things get in the lake, Jared?
People stand here, they're like, hey, nobody's ever gonna find it if I throw it into this lake that's over 115 feet deep. So they take it, they toss it, and we find it. Now here's something that you wanna know, Josh. Scuba divers know all the good places to hide bodies.
Oh, jeez. And what about bodies? You said there was a body safe or something like that? Tell me about that.
We're calling it the body safe. It's a, we think it's a gun safe. Anyway, it's big enough to actually hold a body, and that's why we're calling it the body safe. We've been attempting to get it now for the last 2 or 3 weeks. We've not yet got it. Today might be the day, but right now, the ATM and the other gun safe, that's our first priority right now.
Just a disclaimer, this footage is not Evo footage. Garbage. This is what you get when you hit your hand holding it. Shout out to Evo gimbals, super smooth, keep it smooth. Okay boys, you gotta find something better now. It's like a game of horse. You gotta outdo it.
All right, well if you see the sheriff or the news show up, flag him over.
Okay.
I got nothing other than we're heading in. We might get the ATM this time. No, we're gonna get it.
Bring some more treasure.
All right. There's an ATM under here. It looks good. But now it's hitting bottom. And it's kind of hard to drag at this point.
You careful with that. Careful, we don't want to lose all the money.
Guys, there's like $80,000 in here.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
we wish. Is that the money dispenser?
Yeah.
And that's what the inside of an ATM looks like, guys and girls. Chris did an incredible thing today by finding the original cross for Donnie. So, Donnie's family, you no longer need this little secondary Mickey Mouse makeshift one. We found your original in the lake. There you go, in honor of Donnie Glum. There you go, back in place. I don't know whose idea it was to find heavy stuff in the lake and then hike it up a hill in the snow. Terrible idea.
Where the money is.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't feel any money in there though. Look at that, we even got the sheriff.
I know.
You guys brought everybody out today, huh?
Yeah, what do you guys find?
ATM, 2 assault rifles, and a gun safe. They were looking for a reason to pull the boat out today, Josh. Like they had nothing better to do than see what was going on.
Had to dust the snow off the top, probably.
I don't even think they're gonna offer to help us lift it up the mountain here. I think they're just gonna hang out in the boat. You know the good thing about On Point Community Credit Union? They've got like over 2,000 ATMs across the nation. So, you know what? Just put that little card in there, push in your PIN, 0000, and transaction declined. The sheriff left. The sheriff boat left. Like all the sheriffs, they're like, oh yeah, you guys have some assault rifles? Yeah, we don't care, we're out of here. We thought you only had assault rifles. We didn't know you had an ATM machine as well as a gun safe, so we want nothing to do that because we didn't bring the truck. We're out of here. How lucky are we? We actually have bullets in here. So if I can get any of those out, we can load this puppy up, do a little practice shots today before the sheriff gets back. We've got the sheriff, she is here, she's here to get the guns. We're gonna start making this a weekly thing with the senior deputy here. Not one, but 2 of these puppies this time.
Well, we'll check for serial numbers and see if they come back stolen.
She said last time I might actually get to keep that other gun. That's the rumor, we don't know yet.
And there is a process you go through, which we will talk about, but we are checking and they're not coming back stolen yet. And other agencies we've checked with haven't come up with it wanted in any of their cases. So, yep, we'll go through the proper process and you might get a gun.
I might get 3 guns, who knows? Serial number is L4. You know what's nice about this weekend? We don't have that sideways snow like we did last weekend.
Yes, that's much better.
All right, second one also is an L397. A couple of them, 5.
No, I don't think I would use those anymore if I were you.
Well, we could try it. I want to hear that these were stolen. We actually find the owner this time. Like I actually don't want you to say, hey, Jared, you can have these guns back. I'm gonna be like, hey, the owner's been looking for these for like 3 years now. If anybody has the hookup with Bushnell, see if you can get me a scope that is not waterlogged. So the story with this is that because there's no actual serial numbers, they can't throw them into evidence. They have plenty of pictures. So the good news is the state park is going to be here. We started to put some crime scene tape around those, but because the state park came down, he's going to bring the backhoe down later on and throw those into the scrap pile. So it's a win-win for everybody.
The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office has reached out to other local police agencies about the ATM. They're hoping to find out when and where it was stolen. The guns Leisek found had been stolen in Bend back in 2006.
It's like the ultimate. It's like, you know, I found 53 phones in the last 6 months, 363 pairs of sunglasses. That's nothing. It's like, yawn. You know, now we're starting to find the guns. We're getting into those deeper waters where people think they're going to be able to hide this evidence forever. You can't hide anything from divers. We know where all the good stuff is.
This comes a week after Leisek found a shotgun in Lake Billy Chinook. Deputies say that gun has not been reported stolen. Leisek says he hopes to find the owner of the gun, but if that owner does not come forward after 30 days, he plans on going through a legal process to claim the gun as his own. Leisek says he wants to hang the shotgun up in his house as a piece of art.
Thanks for hanging out with us on another episode of Adventures with Purpose. If you have not already done so, make sure to subscribe, turn on that little bell notification. Later. Bye.
Down.